Good morning. I'm not awake. But I'm here. I'm ready to work out. I guess it's like the weariness that we're all feeling that's just making it so hard to wake up in the morning. I'm not saying everybody's having a hard time waking up in the morning, but I'm saying the weariness that I'm feeling, I'm guessing that's what's making it harder for me. I'm usually such a morning person. I'm up at 5, I get a workout in, it's very energizing, and I have slept through my alarm a couple of days this week, which is extremely unusual for me. I usually set my alarm for 4:45, and kind of lay in bed until about 5 or so, looking through my phone, which is a really bad habit. I should probably not do that, but that's what I do. My thing went off at 4:45. I snoozed until almost 5, and I was like, okay, I'll get up. But then I didn't get up. I stayed in bed until like 5:15. Just looking through my phone. I was awake, but I was so tempted to go back to sleep. Is anybody else having trouble waking up in the morning? I mean, I got enough, I think I got enough sleep. I was asleep by 10, so I got almost 7 hours, which is usually my sweet spot. I don't know, man. And I keep thinking to myself, I'm gonna go to bed earlier. I think I need more sleep. And I'm so tired. I'm like so tired. Right around when I'm putting the kids to bed, I'm like, oh, I could go to sleep right now around 8. And then I'll be like, okay, I'll just spend, like an hour doing something really low key, like taking a bath. I've been taking a lot of baths lately too, I've noticed. Like almost every day. And then I can't go to sleep. And I think it's because my anxious mind turns on, and that's when I start looking at the news stories about the virus, and I'm just like, no, girl, no. So something's gotta give. I need to force myself lights out earlier, not allow myself to look at my phone. I think I need to set phone limits. I need to not look at my phone after like 8:30 and not look at my phone until after my workout in the morning. I mean, except to, turn off the alarm and make sure nobody's like emergency texted or called me or anything like that. But yeah. Anywho, it's going on 5:30, so I need to get a move on here. I am gonna do some core yoga today, core power yoga. It's a program, it's actually a studio I joined a couple of months ago. And obviously nobody's going to studios right now, but I'll flip you around and show you. This is this is their platform, their online platform. So it's got different kinds of classes. My favorite is Yoga Sculpt. I have not tried Yoga Sculpt body weight. I like using the weights. This is my strength training. So I'm gonna do a 60-minute class today, but I wanna do a Yoga Sculpt class, so I'm gonna look through there. This is not free, you have to pay for this, but they might have some free content. I will link them below and you can check them out if you want.
Awesome, let's get started in extended child's pose.
Success, I did an hour. Honestly, I love the studio classes. I love them. I burn 3 times as many calories. It's a very hot room, like intentionally hot. And there's a lot of energy in the room. They use popular music, and it's a much more intense workout. The at-home workouts are like a third the intensity. They don't use any copyrighted music, and obviously I don't have this class energy or this teacher there or the heated room or any of that, but I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Yeah, so it's 6:30 now. I'm gonna get myself ready, take a shower, and the kiddos should be up pretty soon. So here's today. I decided I wanted to share a little bit of like one of the days, you know, like our weekdays, just so I can remember what this time was like mainly. But I'm not gonna show too much of the kids. I've already talked about that, but I'll show little bits. And yeah, let's I want to say let's seize the day, but it's like, no, let's get through another day. Okay. Anybody else feel like coffee's never been so important in your life than it is now? Anybody? Yes. That's just oat milk in my frother with 2 shots of espresso, half calf, and a little stevia and a little cinnamon. And I will enjoy. And I just got the kids breakfast. It was one of those mornings where they told me they wanted one thing and they sat down and were like, where's the other thing? And I was like, but you said you wanted one thing. Anyway, one of those days. Got Daniel Tiger on. I'm having this yogurt from Trader Joe's with blueberries and the Purely Elizabeth granola, which is so good. Donnie will probably eat half of that breakfast. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling especially like edgy today. I don't like that. I'm hoping my mood turns around. I noticed that when I'm not doing like a lot of cardio, which produces endorphins, I don't get the same like feel good effect. Even though I worked out for an hour, it was strength training. Like I didn't get my heart rate up that high. I didn't burn that many calories. I didn't, you know, release a lot of endorphins, I think. So I'm cranky. I don't usually like to film when I'm cranky, but just kind of trying to keep it real with the quarantine life here. So far this morning looks like any other morning, in a quarantine or not. I woke up early, I got my workout, I got a shower, got the kids dressed and ready for the day. We had breakfast, we're watching cartoons, and then in a few minutes we're gonna start the non-usual part of our day, which is online curriculum. And I've said this on Instagram, but I appreciate so much what our teachers have done for our kids. I understand that it's very overwhelming for people who have kids even as young as 1st grade and up. But for me, with a preschooler and a toddler, it is absolutely a joy. We have a couple of class check-in meetings, like Zoom meetings a day, where we get to see everybody in their classes are very small. So we get to see their classmates and they get to see their teachers. The morning one is just a quick little check-in. There's a midday one that's a story time. So we have classes for each of them. So 4 classes in the morning and then 1 afternoon lesson for CC. And it's not like, you know, it's a presentation mainly on something interesting. Like yesterday was learning about the parts of a fish. So it's not, you know, there's no homework, there's no graded curriculum. We're not worrying about any of that because not what they would be doing anyway. And in between the meetings, the teachers provide materials for us every day, new materials, videos, songs, physical education, music. Even the music teacher posts a video every day of him playing the piano, and he talks about a different composer and his little like background. And I don't know, it's been a real help. But I understand and I can appreciate that for parents of children who are, like I said, even 1st grade and going up, that it is infinitely more complicated. I'm not really feeling like I'm homeschooling. I feel like we are just enjoying the curriculum and having fun, and it's very relaxed. Like we do what we can or we want, and we try to attend the meetings because that means the most to the kids, to see and connect with their peers and their teachers in that way. But I really love the school what they've been doing, and I really, really appreciate the effort they're putting in, even for kids as young as mine, to stay connected and provide, you know, stuff for us to do. So in a few minutes, we'll start the non-usual portion of our morning routine. We'll have our school. I'm not gonna film any of the school stuff, but just know that we'll be having our little Zoom meetings, and then we do a little curricula, like some of the videos and stuff, and then we usually go out for a walk with Winnie and for a little explore in our neighborhood. Rinse and repeat. My memory card just malfunctioned. That's never happened to me before. Anyway, I don't know where it cut off, but we're using frozen bananas, baby spinach, oat milk, and maple syrup for our smoothies. And this is a good way to get some spinach in your children if they won't eat it regular. You know what I mean? Like, see the leaf and they will like, don't eat leaves. Oh, here we go. Also added in some hemp seeds. I want you to see his face while we run it because it's very cute. Danny. Say hello. I'm prepping. Very nice. I'm prepping the kids' tray. This goes to our City Mini double stroller for a little walk and a little morning snack, and then we'll go have a wander in the neighborhood. A little bit of a windy wind today. It was like 78 degrees 2 days ago. Not 78 degrees today. Cute are they? This is not a public park, by the way. This is a private park in our community, in our neighborhood. You see the birdies? And as you can see, there's nobody here. Can you get down? Good job! Alright, a little mid-morning update for you. We did our early meetings, we did some of the online content from school, and then I set up snack. I showed you guys set up snack in the stroller for the kids. When it's warmer, we take the wagon and they walk more, but it's like 40 degrees. It's really chilly. It was even chillier than I thought it would be because even though it's sunny, it's windy. So I think I could have put them in an additional layer. Hi there. Oh, you put on a different dress. How you doing? Very nice.
Wearing no pants.
I noticed. Girl, you want to say hi to my camera?
Yeah.
Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm just sending a chat. Mwah. Do we want to watch some more videos from school?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Give me 1 minute and then I'll set it up, okay?
Okay. Why?
Because I need to set it up. All right. Anyway, what?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Just have to go.
Okay, she's going over it. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to school. What I've just remembered, the one thing I wanted to say is I was bringing in the stroller and the trash can. The kids were inside taking off their shoes and stuff. And I was outside for like a minute. And I come in, it's mass hysteria.
Can you
Donnie's
tell
got
them what
blood.
happened to Dawn?
I'm telling them right now, blood's coming out of Donnie's mouth. I'm like, what happened in a minute? Apparently, what did he run into, Cece? What did he hit his face on?
The door.
The door. Apparently he ran into the door and bit his lip a little bit. Luckily, he didn't like bite through it or anything really severe. I'm like, oh my goodness, this child, the 2-year-old boy during virus time is like, please, we cannot go to the ER. A couple weeks ago, he hit his face. Well, he pushed a big, heavy, one of our counter stools. He pushed it and it teetered back and smacked him in the nose, and I thought he had broken his nose. I was like, oh my gosh, but he's fine. He did not break his nose. Anyway, just trying to get through the shelter in place without going to the hospital for toddler-related injuries or anything at all. All right.
Look what I
Oh, are you organizing?
did. Yeah.
What are you? And Donnie's taking his temperature of his eye. Apparently he can reach the thermometer now. So it's midday. It's lunchtime. This is the state of the house. Hi. This is the state of things at lunchtime. I haven't looked over here. Oh, not too bad in here, but yeah, there's a lot going on. This little tulip, this little one right here, brings me so much joy. I've been watching it open all week. I love it so much. It broke off of this bouquet, which is going absolutely. I love how nutty that tulips go after a while. They all, it started out as one even bunch, and they're nutty. Creeping just a little, creeping just a little bit. Yoga time, thank goodness. Okay, I have to slouch to get in the frame, but I've noticed in editing when I'm holding the camera, it's like, sorry about that. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just did yoga and then I watched Glennon Doyle has been putting up on the weekdays. She's the author of Untamed, the book I've been talking about nonstop. On weekday mornings, she puts up like a 10-15 minute Instagram IGTV like check-in, and it's been like therapy for me, to be honest. So I save it to watch after my yoga. That's what I've been doing at least the last couple of days, and it's just a nice reprieve in the middle of the day. I am on the edge today. Oh my gosh, I feel like my nerves are just like raw and exposed, and I was like, what? I've been thinking about this all day. I'm like, what is going on? We're okay. We're in good health. My family is all okay and in good health. We're safe. Things are, for what it is, they're going as well as possible. I mean, I guess. But the thing is, the news is getting worse and worse. Like what's happening in the world, and especially right now in our country, it's terrifying. It's horrifying and terrifying and just like so gut-wrenchingly sad. And I feel that very intensely. I've heard people ask me before, people have asked me if I'm an empath. I don't really understand what that is. I haven't looked into it, but I know that there's a reason I don't tune into news regularly, because it affects me deeply. And I have to be very careful about what content I consume, because I tend to absorb like feelings for other people. So I don't know if that's what that is. I have no idea. I have been looking at news a lot more since, in the past, I don't know, 4 to plus weeks, because of wanting to stay in touch and in tune with what is happening and just up to speed. And I have gone through periods of going through a lot of news and then pulling back and going through a lot. And it's just, I find that line is wavering tighter and tighter. that I am realizing as we're getting deeper into this, that I need to really, 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 really manage my news intake. But it's hard because I want to be in the know. I want to know what people are going through. I want to know what everybody is facing and what we are dealing with collectively. I want to know the individual stories. I want to know the pain. I want to be a part of this world. It's so hard to strike a balance, isn't it? I know that it's not good for me though. I am not being my best parent self either. I feel like I've been really snippy today, and I hate it when I'm snippy. I've apologized to my kids like at least 3 times today, and saying that I'm so sorry that I've been snippy. Mommy's cranky. I'm sorry. It's not their, not anything they're doing. Mommy needs a nap. That's like what we say when somebody's cranky. Usually it's because one of them, if they're cranky, it's because they're hungry or they're tired or both. So we go through that list first to find out why we're cranky. At 2 and 4, those are kind of the things that make you cranky, but honestly, those are the kind of the things that make anybody cranky. But there are, like, that list grows longer, I think, as the kids mature and as you go into a teenager, of course, and an adult. But at 2 and 4, those are like the headliner cranky things, right? So that's how I explain to them, oh, mommy's cranky. I need a rest. And they see that as, oh, I need a nap. To me, it's, I need some self-care up in here. I need to sit down and breathe for a few minutes. So that's my yoga. And I need to listen to words that soothe my soul. So that's Glennon. I'll link Glennon's Instagram below if you guys want to see that, follow her. And also the Yoga with Adrienne. Free YouTube videos. And it's like, I always think to myself, I could be doing so much in this like hour and a half. While I could be working on the organizing, I could be editing, I could be blah, blah, blah. No, what you need to be doing is breathing, because I am not. It's tough. It's tough. Anyway, I just did those things. I came down a few notches on the cranky belt, and I feel a little less, I don't know what the better word is. I just feel like emotionally raw, like sore. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to post and be upbeat, and it's hard. I had been doing lives daily, and they've just kind of been petering out this week, and I'm realizing it's because I can't. I'm having difficulty showing up live on Instagram. I mean, when I'm not like 75%, and I've been like 50%. 100% would be non-pandemic, like awesome day. 75% is like an awesome day in the pandemic. 50% is where I'm hovering, and it fluctuates wildly throughout the day. So I'm sorry I haven't been. I really am. I'm apologizing because I am sorry. Not because I feel like I owe it to people, but because I do really want to be on live. And I am sorry for myself. It sounds so selfish, but you know what I mean. I just feel like I wish I could be that 75 and be connecting with you. I don't know. Again, balance. Trying to honor the balance. This is really uncomfortable sitting like this, but I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, work on the grocery list. My parents are letting me do grocery shopping for them. The kids are seeing Dawn this evening, so I am going to drop them off and then try to go to the store and get some things for them. And get some things for us, because I'm not going to the store again. I'm only going once, this is it. So get as much produce as I can, get everything on my parents' list that I can. I think that's another thing that's making me edgy today. I'm really dreading going to the store. I'm gonna wear gloves. I don't have a mask yet. I ordered a couple of masks for myself and for me and for the kids. But I'm just gonna wrap a scarf around my head because that's all I got. I got rid of all my bandanas, I guess, a few years ago because I've been looking around my house for them. I guess I must have gotten rid of them. Anyway. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there, Jen. Hang in there. We will all hang in there as best as possible. I got some teas from Steepology, which is a small business that I'm passionate about supporting. I don't know when this vlog is going up, but I'm giving this away on my Instagram. I've been even though I'm not doing the lives quite as often, I'm trying to. I have been posting a lot daily on my stories especially. So if you're not following me there, I don't know, and you want to, I'll put the link. Anyway, the order came in on Monday morning, and I let the box sit for 3 days, and I opened it. It's Thursday morning. I opened it yesterday. So I think I let it sit long. They said 3 days. I don't know, you guys, they keep changing. I just did what I could. I let it sit for as long as possible. But then I was like, I need my tea. So I opened it up today, and now I'm gonna try this one. This seems like a really good tea to have today. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna focus. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. It's not very bright. Here, oh, look at that. It's beautiful and it smells divine. I always get lots of questions on my tea maker. It's the Breville One Touch. You can see I have it set for herbal. If you are a passionate tea drinker who drinks a lot of varieties of teas and cares about steeping times and steeping temperatures, totally worth it. Completely frivolous, but I use it every day. And this is my favorite honey. Also, it's on Amazon. In fact, I've gotten lots of requests to make Amazon store, and I'm working on that. If it's up by the time this video is live, I'll put it in the description. This has been my favorite honey for years and years and years. It's actually pretty local. I think it's from Wisconsin, Michigan. Yeah, pretty local to the Midwest. But this with the royal jelly, and you can look up royal jelly, has a lot of very, a lot of health benefits, but it is creamy and just dissolves beautifully in honey, and it's my favorite. It's a little cup of comfort here today. Look at that. Liquid gold right there. All right, well, this is what I've got for this is our lists combined. I'll let you decide if you can tell which things are for my parents and which things are for us. Mainly for us, we're pretty good on everything except for fruit and veg. We have lots of frozen veg. We have lots of dried goods, frozen proteins that are fine on all that. I think what we really need also, though, is flour. We need flour. All right, you guys. I've got my disposable list, so I don't have to pull out my phone. I've got latex gloves, and I'm gonna wrap my scarf around. This is, so last time I went to the store was a week ago. I was hoping to stretch it out, but we could have stretched it out till Sunday, but wasn't sure. But on Sunday, I feel like everything's gonna be closed because of Easter. So I'm doing this. I don't know. It doesn't seem effective. This is the best that I've got. I don't have a mask. I don't have anything resembling a mask. So I guess I just have to do this and hope that that's sufficient. I'm like already claustrophobic. Great. Excellent. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Typical Chicago. 78 degrees 2 days ago. Now, flurries. Great. Mission accomplished. I've never been to that grocery store before, but it was perfectly fine. And I don't know, there was like barely anybody there. They had plexiglass up at the registers. My scarf did not stay up, but there was like nobody around, so I felt like that was fine. Did I mention I ordered a mask? This just not gonna work. So, but the gloves felt good to have the gloves on. I'm gonna sanitize anyway now. And I'm gonna run to my parents' house now and drop off the groceries. Another very sad moment where I can wave at them, but I can't actually hug them. But I'm so So happy I could do this. And I also stopped at our local favorite bakery, which happens to be a gluten-free, dairy-free bakery. And I bought a couple of special little treats for the kids. You guys, look at these cookies. How beautiful are these cookies? I'm gonna give a couple to my parents. And I thought I'd stick a couple in the mailbox of my niece and nephew. So yeah, they're so pretty. And a couple for my kids, of course. Say hi. There's my fluffy bunny. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this here. I'm gonna run a bath. Yep. That's the extent of my plans. Got the dishwasher going. Got a load in the dryer upstairs. All the things. All right, you guys. I don't know if this was remotely interesting, but I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. And I hope you're doing well as possible. Much love from me and Winnie to you. All right, take care, you guys. Take good care.